what's happening, everyone? Pragmatic Addict here. Holy crap, we're here. So, I've been just so curious about this film for a lot of reasons. First off, this is the directorial debut from a YouTube film critic. But not only that, but a film critic whose favorite genre is horror and whose film is being distributed by one of the best studios out there when it comes to horror, Neon. I've also been really curious to see how this film will land and how it will land to others with, not to bring up any drama, not trying to stir the pot or anything, but with the pretty ballsy and controversial shift Stuckmann has taken on his YouTube channel as a critic since making this film. I'm way too curious to see our first look at this film, to see what this hugely anticipated film with so much potential and so much background finally delivers. So let's get right into the premise real quick, guys, so that everyone's caught up, and we'll check out this trailer.
Alright, so it says here, Shelby Oaks revolves around Mia, who is searching for her missing sister Riley, a paranormal investigator who disappeared with her group, the Paranormal Paranoids, in the abandoned town of Shelby Oaks. Okay, definitely doesn't seem like too special of a film. It sounds pretty cliche there, you know, someone looking for their missing sister. They're also like a paranormal investigative group. Sounds very Blair Witchy to me. But, I mean, again, Neon picked it up. Mike Flanagan is also back in this film. He actually executive produced it. He got on board a while after it started production. Presented the film during its world premiere. So I'm still going to be optimistic. And again, this does have some potential, so let's finally check out the trailer for Shelby Oaks. What was she screaming at? Definitely looks very found footagey. Okay. Nice cinematography. Looks a lot like Presence.
She finally let me go.
Whoa. Don't wish it showed that. The voice there, the emotion, she finally let me go, how like mysterious that is just from like a quote. Don't wish that they showed this. Also, the slow-mo gunshot did look kind of corny to me. Is that a cassette tape? Gotta say though, love the cinematography. It reminds me of a lot of other horror films from Neon, like Presence, Long Legs.
Welcome back to the Paranormal Paranoids. Today we're taking our first foray into the abandoned town of Shelby Oaks.
I wonder what she's looking at. I want to say the acting, like, it does seem a little over the top.
We're taking our first foray into the abandoned town of Shelby
But that's also partly due because I don't know what she's looking at. I don't know, it doesn't get me too excited. Like, you would think that with the way she's acting, you're like, well, what is she looking at? But with me, I'm just like, I don't know. It just seems like a little over the top. Kind of like that scene with the gunshot at the beginning. I am really excited to see the town of Shelby Oaks, to see if they're going to do anything interesting with that.
Searching for Riley for the last 12
Took Riley
years.
Brennan.
I know my sister's not dead.
Bodies were found outside of Shelby Oaks.
Ooh,
Riley Brennan
that was some good footage there.
of Shelby Oaks.
Some good neon corpses.
Bodies were found outside of Shelby Oaks. Riley Brennan is still missing.
Don't know how I feel about the blood.
Still missing.
The last night I saw her, she said she saw a man standing in her window, staring at her.
I like the tone here.
Nope.
Looks very like
Where is my
Cabin in the Woodsy. Like as far as like the inside of a Cabin in the Woods, looks like the inside of Cabin in the Woods. I don't know if that was a Cabin in the Woods though. Gotta rewatch that a little bit actually. Yeah, kinda.
You live alone out here?
I wonder what this woman has to do with anything.
Where is my sister?
It doesn't entirely look like the next horror film from Neon. You know, after films like Long Legs, Presents, Together. What was that? What was that? What was that? Okay, just a guy. Just a guy. Yeah, I mean, I'll see it. Again, it's got potential. It's Neon, Mike Flanagan. But there wasn't a whole lot that stood out to me. There were a couple things where I was like, oh, okay, that looks okay. You know, some shots here, some corpses there. But it doesn't look like the next big thing from Neon. You know, but I mean, I'm hopeful for it. I'll go in, you know, hoping. But yes, guys, that's going to do it for our first look at Shelby Oaks. Let me know what you guys' thought on this trailer is. Did it deliver to you guys for the wait? Does it look like something that you guys are going to be really on board with? Does this look and give you guys the feeling of something that you were hoping it would be? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I'll definitely check it out. But yes, guys, a lot being said, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video very soon. Take care.